Go figure, right? Of course, Mr. Wonderful is always looking so damn amazing in front of the camera, even when he has a little bit of blemish going on when it comes to a pimple. That just shows you people out there. It happens to Mr. Wonderful sometimes, and I'm sure it happens to you a lot of times. But with that beautiful light shining bright on Mr. Wonderful, and that people out there, the fellas and those beautiful ladies, oh, that I call my cheerleaders, right? You get my heart pumping. Oh, you see that? Nice cat hit. We'll go into that in a little bit. But you beautiful ladies that get my heart pumping, I appreciate each and every single one of you for stepping on into right here, the FC Sneaker Factory, because this is only the fucking place that you gotta be at when it comes to this YouTube sneaker genre. Because you know what? When it comes to this sneaker genre, and when it comes to fucking YouTube, I am the fucking lion. This is my jungle. And the sneakers are definitely my prey. And of course, I use YouTube as my fucking pedestal, because you know what? When it comes to the sneaker genre and when it comes to the sneaker game, it is definitely FLOYD, Mr. Wonderful's playground. But of course, I got you beautiful people all in attendance, all to see what Mr. Wonderful is about to bring you. And you know, I never do any type of surprises. Maybe on my birthday, of course on the FLOYD's pickups. But I never give you surprises as far as what you're going to be viewing. Because if you're all literate people, you should all be able to read the thumbnail and see what I'm about to deliver. And you know what? When it comes to this one, I was so fucking excited when I got the images. When I saw that this one was releasing, I was so excited because this shoe right here, and in case you're wondering, we are talking about the Air Jordan 4s when it comes to this specific segment that I'm about to deliver. But I was so excited for this one, and when I got it in hand, my expectations were met. But, so let's rewind a little bit. So like I mentioned, we are talking about Air Jordan 4s. In case you're just barely fucking coming into the FC Sneaker Factory, not knowing what's going on, take your ass back, go back and watch that last one, because the amazing fire red, right? One of the original colorways when it comes to the Air Jordan 4 line, I delivered to you. But now, right, now we are talking about Sneaker Profiles 252 right here. And I am about to bring you an amazing Air Jordan 4. But hold on, sit, relax. Let me go ahead and get up and stand up in front of you and show you what I'm wearing, because I actually got a nice date to go to after this. And it's a little bit later on down the road when it comes to this day. But since we are in November, I decided to bring out a nice light brown Kef tee. I actually did on a sneaker pickup video on this shirt. I am wearing the Tag Aqua Racer in that beautiful blue dial, or blue dial, blue face chronograph. And I'm wearing some nice light 7 jeans denim. Like I mentioned on the past one, I was hesitant about buying this because it has a slight rip right there. That it's meant to be there. But I'm not a big fan of holes in my denim. I'm not actually a big fan at all, to be honest with you. But I asked some of the beautiful ladies what they thought about it before I picked them up. They're like, you know what, it's minimal. Like, I can't believe you were even noticing that. But of course, I noticed everything, and they gave me their blessing. I said, you know what, I might as well buy it. So I'm looking amazing, and I'm feeling amazing. I haven't, actually, this is a shirt that I'm not sure if I want to take in to get altered, but it's kind of a little bit boxy, a little bit more boxing than my liking, but I could definitely maybe take it in a little bit. Who knows, I might do it, I'm not sure. But I'm keeping it casual. I'm keeping it relaxed because yours truly, the hair looking amazing today. My stylist literally hooked it up. Did that little shaver right there and then had her blended all the way up and then the same to the back. Came out amazing. I mean, of course, Mr. Wonderful is in front of the camera. But let's go ahead and let me reel you back in to Sneaker Profiles 252. And we are talking about, when it comes to this one, that Air Jordan 4 A Ma Maniere. Let's take a look at the box before we go into the shoes. But it did come in this nicely packaged box. I love it. I love the plastic. Always a great touch with that. But let's take a look at that. I want to show you that tag right there. Air Jordan 4 Retro SP Violet Aura or medium ash black in that beautiful size 10.5. You see the A right there for A Ma Maniere. Beautiful touch right there. Let me go ahead and open up the box for you though when it comes to this one, so you can get the full effect in case you never had this. You do got that nice black Jumpman on the top, the flight just below that. Let's take a look at the. You got the A Ma Maniere hit right there. The Jordan, A Ma Maniere, more of that. Let's take a look at this tissue paper. So unfortunately, I did not get this one for retail, so I had to go to the aftermarket or resale market when it came to this one. You do got the A Ma Maniere tissue paper. Gorgeous box, so I love the box. Very beautiful. I always like how they style their boxes. Really big fan of that, especially like, you know, when it came to the Air Jordan 3, they did an amazing job on that one too as well. I'll probably bring Air Jordan 3 pretty soon down the line when it comes to our profiles. We'll do revisit, or not revisit, but we'll talk about more of the Air Jordan 3s from my collection. I actually did a segment last year, to be honest with you, when it came to the Air Jordan 4. Last November, to be honest with you. Again, I'm always being honest. But I actually did a Air Jordan 4 profiles on 5 other Air Jordan 4s that I have in my FC Sneaker Factory. We're coming back, right? We're in November again, and I'm taking you back to Air Jordan 4s, but some 5 different ones from my FC Sneaker Factory. But this one right here, one of my favorites when it came to a collaboration, when it came to the Air Jordan 4. But I'm talking about the sneaker profiles. 252 right here. The Air Jordan 4 A Ma Maniere in that beautiful, beautiful colorway. It's known as the Violet or colorway right here. But I love this shoe. I actually had to go to StockX Market. I wasn't too hard for me to go to the resale market on this one because I just love this shoe that much. But let's take a look at A Ma Maniere. What is A Ma Maniere? Well, it's actually a brand. It's actually a clothing store, and there's multiple clothing stores when it comes to A Ma Maniere. There's a couple in Washington, D.C., there's a couple in Atlanta, and then there's a couple in Texas. Correct. I'm not sure if there's a couple or if there's just a single store, but there is one in Texas, one in Atlanta, and then one in Washington, D.C. So, A Ma Maniere, what does that mean? It's translated as a way in French. It's translated in French as my way. Beautiful. Of course, that just perfect for Mr. Wonderful, because when it comes to this YouTube and when it comes to my channel, I fucking do things my way. So I love that saying in French, A Ma Maniere, my way. But it's just definitely, when it comes to A Ma Maniere, what they want to do is they want to embody the idea of individuals are influenced by their culture. So very cool as far as the brand goes. As far as the stores, from what I was looking online, the stores look amazing, to be honest with you. And hopefully one day I'll make my way down to Atlanta, down to Washington. I would love to visit Washington and maybe take a look at these stores just to, see get the full effect of these stores. So that's definitely Atlanta. I'm not real fond of as far as visiting, but I definitely want to visit Washington, D.C., go catch a Nationals game. I actually really love how that stadium looks. So that's one place I definitely want to take a look, go visit. So this shoe right here, though. This shoe was released back on November 17th, 2022. So it was one of those more recent Air Jordan 4 collaboration releases. So gorgeous shoe, though. I love it. I'm glad to have this in the collection. Retail price on this one was $225. Now let's go ahead and go into the actual materials of this shoe. So right here, on the midsole, you do got this nice beige off-white midsole. I love that, though. I love that. And it goes throughout pretty much the entire midsole. Except right here, you do have this nice violet color outsole right here. It's kind of a deep violet. deeper color when it comes to this violet, when it comes to the outsole. And then you do got that nice little black hit right there when it comes to the midsole. Nice black hit right there going towards the rear part of the shoe. But then you do have this nice right here, more of that nice off-white material, but it also transitions into going towards the rear of the midsole. But you have that nice white air unit, this nice violet, deep violet outsole, that continuation going towards the rear part. But I love the material. It's very nice, smooth suede right here when it comes to that. I mean, if you want to call it suede, nubuck, whatever the hell you want to call it, it is what it is. But this nubuck, this suede in that beautiful violet color goes throughout the entire lateral part of the shoe. Even these little rubber parts right here, normally, you know, in the fire red, we saw them, they were in fire red color. This is all in that beautiful violet colored. Same here. Violet colored on the very top of this rubber where the shoelaces go. Beautiful, nice rubber suede where right here where the shoelaces are going through. And then the guard is in that nice violet color, but also interior part of that, underneath that guard is that mesh in that violet color. And then this rubber guard right here is in violet. So I love that. Beautiful. I just love how that violet color hits, especially in this nice suede. You can actually see the strokes when I go through it with my hands or my fingers. But you have this nice metal dot, and it does have that AM right there. Nice touch with that. Black midsole going towards the rear. Off-white just below that. And then that beautiful dark violet color on the very outsole of the shoe, or bottom outsole of the shoe. Now let's take a look at that. I love how they hit us. They didn't give us that cheap Jumpman, but they gave us that Nike Air. I love that. Traditional, took it back to the roots right there. And it's all black guard when it came to the rear part of the shoe. Love it. Lateral part. So the lateral part, or I'm sorry, medial part. Medial part is same identical as the lateral part, except right there, you see that? They don't have that on the medial side. It's just that straight, nice, all suede, right, in that beautiful violet color. Violet, beautiful, smooth suede throughout the entire medial part. You do have that nice guard in that violet color. Underneath that guard, you have that nice mesh in that violet color. And of course, you got the guard, this rubber guard, rubber piece for the shoelaces in that all violet color. I still love it. Doesn't get old right here. Love this. Toe box, nice smooth suede. Now let's take a look at the front of the shoe. Gorgeous. I love how that looks. Let's take a look at underneath the shoe. Right here. That deep violet color at the very toe part of the outsole, but then you got the majority of it in that nice off-white color. You have that nice, I want to say that looks like it's black. Nike and that swoosh. Actually, yeah, it is black. Black when it comes to that off-white. And then when it comes to the heel part of the outsole, it is in that deep violet color. Now let's take a look at my favorite part, the aerial view of the shoe. Gorgeous. Aerial view, nice buttery suede when it comes to the toe box. That guard and that mesh goes throughout the entire tongue, but it is in that nice violet color shoelaces. And of course, look at that. I love the tongue though. Let's take a look at that tongue. Thin cut tongue. It's not as fat as the traditional Air Jordan 4, but you do got that thin cut tongue. You have that nice tag in that deep violet color, but you have the A for A Ma Maniere, and below that you got the Flight. I haven't had a chance to wear this, so I still got the Stock X tag. It does come with this. It is a shoe tag. But it does have A Ma Maniere and the Jordan Jumpman. I mean, definitely will be taking that off when I do wear this shoe. Let's take a look at the interior. So you do got that nice quilted touch when it comes to the interior part where the ankle support is. Underneath the tongue or behind the tongue is that quilted texture as well. Inside, you got the A Ma Maniere patch right there. And then you have some more writing underneath there. You do have a little Jumpman right there. But I love that patch. The patch is in white. And the colors, it looks like it is in that nice violet color. But the insole is actually that quilted insole. So that's pretty cool. So they continued, as far as the interior goes, they kept the insole the same as the interior, which you have that all quilted. And then right here, love that. It's about where you're going. And then probably whoever that Michael Jordan, maybe. It looks like a Michael Jordan's autograph right there. But it's all about where you're going. So, cool touch. A lot of cool touches. I even forgot about that. I haven't brought this shoe out in a long time. Like I said, I rarely look at my shoes when I get them. I just look at them, make sure they're authentic, do all those tests on them as far as confirming that. And then after that, they just go in the box until I do a profile on them or until I actually wear them. Definitely got to have this one, get this one out. Finally did a profile on it, so now I can actually get it out hopefully soon. But gorgeous colorway. I just love everything about this shoe. Great materials, beautiful colorway. Definitely kind of takes me back, right? And I think that's the reasoning why. Actually, this is just an A. There's no M on there. I thought there was an A and an M. But I guess the reasoning why I really love this shoe so much when it came to when I first saw it is because of the colorway, of course, the materials used, of course, but it definitely gave me the vibe of one of my favorite shoes that I never got my hands on, but the Air Jordan 4 Undefeated. I just love that shoe, but it gave me those vibes because of the materials. Obviously the Undefeated was in the olive colorway, but it just gave me that vibe. It took me back to that time. So I had to get it, but I'm just glad to have that one. What do you think about this one? Is this one in your collection? Is that a shoe? Was that a shoe that was like a must-have for you? Drop a comment down below. I would like to know. That's why I ask these fucking questions. I'm not asking them just to ask them. I really would like to know about that from the people that actually watch my content. And there's very few of you out there, so let's not forget about that. Because you know what, when it comes to YouTube, when it comes to the sneaker genre, Mr. Wonderful gets no love when it comes to that. But fuck it, I do what I want to do. I still drop content on a consistent basis. And whenever I do decide to leave YouTube and go somewhere else or maybe stop, hey, you people out there, the fellas and those beautiful ladies that I call my cheerleaders can never say, man, that guy wasn't very consistent with his content. That guy just dropped content whenever, periodically. No, I drop content fucking consistently, and you can always say Mr. Wonderful delivered you fucking gems when it came to the FC Sneaker Factory. I appreciate you for coming on into the FC Sneaker Factory. I even forgot to open up the books on this one. But let me open up the books really quick and find this shoe. Sneaker Profiles 252. Now the book is shut on that one. And guess what? In a couple days, we'll be doing it all over again. But in the meantime, tomorrow I'll be dropping a short on this one to feed your fucking appetite with this beautiful short and a beautiful reel on Instagram. So go ahead and tap into those. I'd really appreciate that. But until in a couple days, I'll be coming back in front of the camera once again to deliver you another Air Jordan 4 from this amazing FC Sneaker Factory behind me, which is my fucking collection. And those shoes are every fucking shoe that I own. I appreciate those that come in. And as those doors are about to shut in front of your beautiful faces, always remember and know that Mr. Wonderful, just like recently, I was actually going into a restaurant. I actually had a beautiful lady with me. We're about to go have a nice lunch. Open up the door so she can come in. And of course, there's another beautiful lady behind her. And I let that beautiful lady come in as well. And she looked back. My date as well looked back. Later on, she told me. But that woman that I didn't know anything of, looked back and told me, Mr. Wonderful, you are too damn